Hi guys, Annie May here. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm still in the same outfit. Yes, it's the same makeup, and I think this is the last video that you'll guys be seeing of everything being the same. I think I had like 5 or 6. So sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. I have got the time. I'm on like an hour of filming at this point in time. The videos aren't taking me too long, but anyways, let's just get into it. I have the Tartiest Pro, however the heck you want to say it, by Tarte. This was my 1 week 1 palette, but as you guys know by watching my makeup basket video, I kind of didn't switch it out there for a minute, so I ended up using this for a full 2 weeks. And then switching back to my Lorac Mega Pro, which is my Pan That palette for 2017. So I really like this. I didn't get a lot of time to play with it. My husband got me this for Christmas. It was on my wish list. Stephanie told me that I was cheating at Daisy Girly because we were both very tempted by this. And I was like, no, as long as you got the Tartelette and the Tartelette in Bloom, then you don't need it. And I had both of those, so I was like, I don't need it. And then she's like, yeah, but look, the colors don't really match. And I was like, oh man, you're right. I was like, well, I don't need to buy any more palettes, but look how pretty it is. And I was like, well, what if I just tell my husband that I want it for Christmas? And she told me that that was cheating, which is probably right. But hey, I didn't spend my money on it, so I don't see it as counting against me. But the lighting is going away again. As you guys know, that has been an issue through all of these videos that I'm filming. I apologize for the lighting being kind of crazy. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I feel like it might rain today. Let me check the Weather Channel real quick. Usually I check it every morning, but I didn't have to go to work today, so I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not running errands today. So I really tried to convince myself not to get the palette because I have both of these. My husband actually got me this one last year for Christmas, and I love this palette. It's really pretty, but I honestly feel like I don't use this one a lot. Like, you can still see all the little Tarte emblems. Well, not really on that pink one, but I feel like you can really see the Tarte emblems on this still. But this one I got and I fell in love with. You can't see the Tarte on these two shades. This one's almost completely, you can see that like there used to be one on this one, and then this one's starting to rub away, and these two. So I think the Tartelette in Bloom was probably my favorite out of these two guys. They're just more my colors, I guess. I don't know. I really like, I'm sorry, I don't want to blind you guys with all these palettes. So, I almost dropped it. So, I really like these, but I feel like the colors, like, I tried to convince myself not to buy this palette, not to get it. I didn't want it. I don't want to look at it. And then there was like the whole stigma around it with the like beauty gurus going to Bora Bora or wherever the heck they went, and like the big like release and launch party and all the money they waste on that and like give us good product. And a lot of people just talking crap about it. So I was like, you know what? I don't want it either. But I really like the Tarte shadows. Like, they work for me. So, and I like the tones. I like the way they work. I like their mattes. I like their shimmer. Like, I was just like, but I like them. And if my husband buys it for me, then it's not that bad. So that's how I like justified it in my head. It's kind of stupid, but I ended up with this palette. And I really like it. I like it. I can honestly say though, I kind of stay around, let me turn it so that you can see. I kind of stay around like these shades, like those like reddy, purpley, mauvey type colors are my colors. I can honestly say I haven't used any of these like 3 up here, like the browns, like the warm peanut butter looking shade there. No, I've used this one from that row, and then I have used these because I used these 2 today and this shade. This is the first time I'm wearing this color. I have fallen in love with this. Of course the sun comes out. Yay. I have fallen in love with this shade here. It's in Glam. I absolutely love that one. That's my favorite one. It's been really hard to use the other ones. There it is there. It's just like the perfect lid shade for me. I've used like a variety of all of these like different colors and then like blended them all out and then just thrown Glam like boop on the lid. Looked amazing. I have used, I don't want to blind you guys. I have used this shade here, which is Minx. Today's my first day using this one, which is Trendy, which is really pretty. It's just a darker look, and I'm not fully comfortable wearing the darker looks to work yet, so I don't have a lot of times that I can wear that. This is my favorite though, and I haven't wore this one at all. It's really pretty, but it's kind of a darker, warmer gold, bronzy color and ethereal. It's really pretty though, so I'm not going to complain about it at all. Like, it's not a downside of the palette. And I just really like the shades. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I really like these. I was hoping that I'd see like a ton of progress in this one the way I did with the Tartelette in Bloom. But you can still see all the Tarte imprints. I think the shades I honestly use the most is this color here in Mod. I use Drama a lot and No Filter. Like, these are the ones that I used almost every day for like the first week. I would blend this into my crease, this into the outer V, and then a little into the crease, and then I would blend all of that like out and up with this guy, and then I would put, what is this one? Classic, for blending the top and into the brow bone, and then I put Glam on the inner corner. And I wanted to be kind of a copycat like Stephanie does and put in like eye looks of the day, but I realized I really suck at remembering to take a picture of my eyeshadow for the day. The sun came back out, yay. And B, I suck at taking the picture in general. Like, I can't get good shots of it. I think I need to try to do it in the house at my window, like before I leave, so that there's just like a shit ton of light on my eye so you can really see. I have 4 pictures, one of today's that I'm gonna, or no, that makes 5, I think. I think I've got like 5 pictures of the shadows that I did with this. I did use this one for 2 weeks, so I was able to like try to remember to get eyeshadow looks. But I feel like the first 4 look really similar. But it's just what I really like. And I've used different shades and I get lots of similar looks. But I don't know. I don't regret this at all. I love this palette. I will continue to use this palette. I really enjoyed it. I don't have any complaints with fallout. Just tap your brush off. I don't have any issues with it fading or skipping. I did have an issue with the shadows, but it wasn't... I had an issue with my eyeshadow. It wasn't these shadows in particular. It was the eye primer I was using. Benefit Air Patrol eyeshadow primer that I was using, and I thought maybe, like, I tried everything. I used a couple other shadows with that primer, and I feel like it really was the primer itself, not these shadows, because I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance for the remainder of the week, because I just got so irritated because it was like creasing, and I'd end up with like this dark crease and my eyelids look really oily. I think it was that primer, because my eyelids aren't that oily. So I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it worked just fine, no issue. And Too Faced Shadow Insurance isn't even like my favorite eye primer, so definitely approve. I love this palette. I look forward to using it probably next year by the time I get around to it, because I have so many palettes and I'm doing 1 week, 1 palette. So hope you guys enjoyed the little update. Stay tuned to the end, I guess, to see the different eyeshadow looks, even though the picture quality sucks and all the pictures kind of look the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.